So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing an unboxing of this beautiful magic box, which I've already done in the past. Was one of my Greetings and salutations. My name is Occult and welcome to my sanctuary. To those of you who have been here before, welcome back and I hope you've subscribed. And to those of you who are new here, you're very, very welcome as well, and hopefully you'll like it and consider sticking around and subscribing to the channel. So today I will be opening this magic box, which is the second video of its kind, and I have done this before for the month of April, which is the Samhain magic box, and this month I actually don't know. That one I opened and researched heavily, but this one I will just open and put in any descriptions etc. as we go along, and maybe add some other info everywhere. So I don't know, let's see how this is gonna go. But I've seen people just open them and be very surprised, and I wanted to open it and be very surprised. So, without further ado, let's do this. Let's open the box. Well, open the packaging rather first. It's not very cutting today for me. Ugh. Probably better put the knife away before I do something to myself or the furniture. So, I have received one of these before. It's the only, as far as I know, New Zealand subscription witchbox. It's called the Magickbox, and it is done by Apothecary Magicka, which is run out of Foxton by the lovely, lovely Amy. I will link all the information down below on that as well, and I will also link my earlier video on this as well. So, this is so exciting. I actually haven't done that many unboxings on camera, so I'm prepared to be very surprised. I did see a glimpse of this Amy was showing on one of her posts after, because I've had this for a while, I just haven't got to opening it. But I haven't looked at that post, so I still have no idea what's in here. So, I'm probably gonna just put this over here. Okay, so we have a scroll, which is, I think, where you have all the listing of the items, so we'll open that later. Okay, so for the next thing there, ooh, there's a little pouch there, and it has a little card, which says, thank you, and it's, thank you so much for doing your lovely YouTube video of the Samhain box, Amy. Oh, thanks, Amy. She did say she'll put something for doing the video, so I do pay for these. It's just that I caught her by surprise, I guess, by doing the video as well, because, well, I just thought I'd do a cool witchbox thing, so thanks, Amy, this is awesome. Ooh. I love candles. This one smells really nice too, so there's a little candle. Okay, and there's frankincense. Can you see that? I think that should be focusing there. So this is sun masculine fire. So the uses of this is protection, exorcism, spirituality, adds power, raising energy, and uplifting. Sounds promising? Okay. Thanks so much for that, Amy. You really didn't have to. I really like making these, and I think your boxes are awesome. Thank you very, very much. So we'll put it there. Now, onto the actual contents. So we have something here that says Earth. Okay, this is Earth Ritual Oil, Mahogany Obsidian, handmade by Amy. Okay, we'll have to read. Ah, okay, sorry. It actually opens. There it is. There's an oil there. So, okay. I guess we'll have a quick read of some of the items in the scroll. That's awesome. And then we have, ooh, there's a, wow. There's a whole little bowl. A whole bunch of items here. Ooh, straw is falling, straw is falling. Okay, let me just get the straw out. There's again 2 little jars or vials here. Ugh. I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. Okay, so let's start with the little jars. We have Earth Kaolin? I'll need to look that up. Kaolin clay. So little white powder. Okay, we will read about that. And the other one in here is burdock root, Venus feminine water, uses protection healing, uses protection healing, ward off negativity. I need to coat myself in this to ward off negativity. Let me just show you there. Okay, cool. So that is that one. And of course, what I really want to see is what is this? So there's a bowl sort of item. Let me just put the straw back where it belongs. Ugh. It's a great way of packaging though, like it's not, more plastic and stuff, so, ooh, wow. Look at that. This is obviously part of the spells stuff, so that's obviously for using some of this stuff. That's great. I will read about it later. And then we have compostic. Keep your food and world fresh. Brew instructions. Ooh. Some sort of a tea. Some sort of a tea and something else. So, herbal tea. Chamomile, honey, and vanilla. That sounds amazing. I love tea. And what is this? That is also something. That might be something, like, I'm not sure what this is, but there's a magical substance of some sort. That actually looks like chamomile in there. So this actually could be a version of this. So there's a little tea bag. I love this. This is great. I love the smell of it. I'm so into herbal teas at the moment, so this is perfect. And I might have some later, actually. And there is actually a blood moon out tonight, the super blood moon. So, full super blood moon we're filming this, people. It said open later. Open later when? I guess we'll keep that one. Just says open later. I think there's some sort of a message in there. Show this card in your first order and get 15% off. Ruby's Crystals discount. Follow on Facebook, it says. I'm not sure. I will check this out as well. I have not heard of that, but I assume it's something local New Zealand-y as well. Then we have... there's something in this. I mean, why wouldn't there be? Of course there's something in there. Wow. This is gorgeous. I'm sure it means something. I will have to look it up later. And it's one of those, I think, necklaces that you kind of spin this thing to open. I'll have to work it out later. This is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. And it's not like a usual sort of thing either, to have it on a string like that. That'll look really, really cool. Thank you. I will definitely be wearing that. And then there is a mysterious bag full of something that looks kind of like soil. So I'll have a look at what that is. And I think that could be the end of that. So let's open the scroll and just double check what we've seen. That is there. So I'm dying to find out what the actual spell is. This is much more exciting than the way I did this before. But I guess before it gave me a chance to do sort of more research into it. Okay, so... okay, so there's some sheets around the 4 elements. So you have the earth, the air, the fire and the water. So, and they are tied to respective seasons, and they have a whole list of what tarot cards and what herbs and stuff like that, what goes with those, what crystals. So that is actually pretty cool. So let me show you one of them. That is the first one, and there's 4 these little sheets. So I will look at those. Then we have, okay, so the spell is earthing and grounding and connecting to earth, the physical, the present nature. We start within ourselves and with our body. This spell is messy, and messy is in capitals, and possibly a bit smelly, so if you can, you'll want to block out a chunk of time to do it. And there's some warnings around there. Intentions and things like that, about cleansing, protection, etc. So there's a bath as part of it. And yep, that is a bag of earth. I will be very intrigued to read this and possibly even do this. This sounds very interesting. And now for the main part, which is Merry Meet. The May box is designed to help you ground yourself and de-stress by connecting to the earth. Confirm, so we have the grounding. So this thing here, which I couldn't open at first because I'm weird like that, is the grounding ritual ruler oil. Hamza lava bead, that is the necklace. So that's that one. And you can actually use the bead if you want on something else. You can wear it as a necklace. It's a protective and grounding symbol. So the one I couldn't figure out is the sort of, this is the earth symbol, the cowl and clay. So it's used to represent the earth, but it says it's also used in cosmetics, and you can mix it with water, flower water, or herbal infusion. I actually have rose water, I buy it from the Indian stores all the time, and apply it as a face mask. Ooh, cool. Beauty products in a witch box, I like it. And it's magical as well. Awesome. Then we have this other little jar, which is the burdock root. You can add this to incense, puppets, and spell bags or spell jars. This is the one I'm going to drown myself in because it fights negativity. Offering bowl. Aha! So this is, again, to sort of, this is part of representing the earth. And it can represent earth at your altar. And you can leave offerings and things like that. Okay, that is pretty cool. Then we have the earthing bath soak. Aha! Okay, so that's the thing that was with the tea bag that I can figure out. And then we have the peat moss representing earth. This is New Zealand peat moss. I don't think this is shipping overseas. She did say she doesn't ship them overseas, but anyway. So this is great actually, because I have no idea about this. It's not from the non-renewable pit bogs in the UK, so this is actually renewable as well. It's been aired out to get rid of some of the smell, and it's awesome medium for germinating seeds come spring, and it's in a compostable bag. Okay, cool. Then we have mystery crystals. Grounding crystals for you to discover in your bag of earth, including a grounding crystal pendant. Open your little brown envelope after you've done the spell, and it tells you which ones you've received. So that was the open later. So now you're kind of committed to opening that moss and doing what you're supposed to do with it, because you really want to find the crystals. I like it. Stainless steel choker necklace. This is for you to slip your tumble pendant onto. Cool. Spell instructions. Which crystals did you get? And then it tells you which ones you got. And then you have to log in and find out what to do. I'm dying to see actually what's in the bath soak. So earthing bath soak, Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, chamomile flowers, sodium bicarbonate, cowl and clay, mugwort, passion flower, which is not recommended when you're pregnant. This will leave flowers which you can then chuck in the compost. Okay, cool. That is awesome. I love this. I will definitely do that. And I love the tea. I definitely will do that. I will do the tea after this. So different from the previous one. That's the beauty of it. So what specifically do you actually do with the earth soil? I'm now quite interested to see that as well. you need a tray or bowl to put your crystals in, tea bag and stuff to make tea, towel to catch the mist. Cast your circle and set the intention that you're protected within your circle. You need to do the tea with this, but I want the tea now. Okay, I can wait. So this is more reconnection with the earth type of thing. That's great. So during the blood moon, I dug through that bag of dirt and I found these 6 crystals there. So now I just have to wash them, and then I can read the little open later paper to show what they are. And another cool thing I just saw is that this bowl has that cool triple moon goddess symbol just there. It's really beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wash these. Okay, so that's done. So you can see that is beautiful. That's like a starry night sky, like the Milky Way. That is just absolutely sort of clear. Then you have that one, which is like clear but a bit pink. And you have a little pendant, which is kind of like browny orangey. And you have, I think this is like a tiger eye one. And then you have the one that kind of looks like a brick. So if we put these down, I will show you the piece of paper that came with them. So that details what these are. So let's read this out. So we have raw pale smoky quartz, which I think must be this one there. And then you have the raw rose quartz, which is probably the pinky one. Really beautiful. And then we have the little raw red jasper. I would assume it's this, which is that kind of looks like a brick. And then we have the tiger eye. Yep, definitely the tiger eye, this one. Then we have the mahogany obsidian pendant, which is that one there. That's pretty cool. And then we have the silver sheen obsidian flatstone. And out of these, I think this is my absolute favorite. It's just so beautiful. I don't know if you can see how it... Can you? Yeah, I think you can see the sparkle there. Yeah, you can see the sparkle there. It's just so beautiful. I don't think the camera really does it justice, how it sparkles. Because that's not water, it's just if I even wipe it off, you can see that it's the sparkle sort of within the stone itself. Absolutely beautiful. Those are the crystals that I found on the blood moon. I'm very, very pleased with this. This is really cool. This is beautiful as well. Absolutely beautiful. And I love the... So apparently it's not... I was reading it and it's not an actual necklace. So that is the necklace choker part. But this is a little charm. So you can take it off and carry it with you for protection and put it on a keyring, etc. So that's what that's for. This is beautiful. What I like about these boxes as well, it's just done with so much love and everything is wrapped so thoughtfully. It's just incredible. Well, thank you, Amy. This box is once again amazing. I thank you again for the kind gift as well. You really didn't have to. I love getting this box. I will obviously be getting and doing more of these. And I can't wait to discover some of these things and what they do. I don't know that much about some of these especially like the roots and things like that. And again, this prompts me to try and start that herb garden. I'm moving towards it. I got the seeds and everything, so that's and we got the soil too, so that's all in progress. But yeah, this is amazing. Thank you very much for sending this through. I will keep on subscribing. I think it's awesome what you're doing. It's really lovely, and some of this stuff is so it's very creative, and everything is done so beautifully. Like it's a pleasure to open, an absolute pleasure. And I'm glad I did it as a surprise as well. I mean, it's probably not as in depth, but I will read this properly as well when I'm off camera. I hope to see you all again here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're here in New Zealand, check out this box. It's really cool. And if you're not in New Zealand, check out Amy's site, because she does ship internationally, and a lot of these items, probably not the New Zealand moss, will be available to ship to wherever you are. And frankly, exchange rate wise, New Zealand dollar is much cheaper than most currencies like the US dollar and the pound, and even slightly than the Australian dollar. So it might make sense. Check it out. Even with the shipping, it might actually turn out not to be too bad. So yeah, I think this is great. And I mean, people can get crystals and from AliExpress and that sort of thing, but what you get here, I think, is, you know, you get something that's been done with a certain intent and so carefully and thought through. So you're actually, I guess, getting magic is what it is. It's a magic box, right? So that's what you're getting. And everyone who's watching, thank you again for joining me on this. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Greetings and salutations, and hopefully we'll see you again on my channel soon.